Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
What is up? What is up? Welcome, Blue Crew, Green Giants, Ledger Citizens, to another DL Talk. It is Saturday. Guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Thanks for hitting the like on the way in. Thanks for, helping the Blue Crew know what's going on out here by hitting the like. Lets them know. Lets new viewers know what's going on as well. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Saturday wherever you are. Let's see who we got in the chat here. We got Rye Guy. We got Bobby Townsend. We got Lower Level in the house. What's up? Happy Saturday to you, my man. Rye Guy going to a music fest later today, so currently hydrating. There we go, Rye Guy. Get ready. Get ready for the music fest. Nice, dude. Inspector Music in the house. I got YouTube Premium. I can't stand the stupid ads. There you go, Bobby Townsend. You people have brainwashed me into becoming a Stronghold maxi. No way. I did not. Sniff, I did not. We have not brainwashed you. Once again, we'll never tell you what to do. We are not financial advisors. The Blue Castle is the Blue Castle, though, and we're just all walking in with our wrenches, just going. All right, here, let me put another $5, $10 into Stronghold, get a couple of thousand of them. Let's see what happens with SHX here. If anything, we'll at least be, if it stays at this price range forever, Blue Crew may eventually become the #1 holder of Stronghold. We may dictate the future of SHX as well as GDLT. We got Esper Hunter in the house. Esper Hunter, are you ready for your presentation today for Chainlink, my man? Let me know. That'd be awesome. The Blue Castle or Blue Lodge. Hey, man. Of course you know. Of course you know. Sniff. That's why I had to tell YouTube to get rid of your old account, my man. I told YouTube to get rid of your old account. Guys, G is not a number guessing advisor. I am not. What's up, Deanne? Appreciate you tuning in. Guys, it's a Saturday. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's get people jumping in here. We do have some news, but not too much. It's a Saturday. So feel free to call in. Phone lines are open. And yes, we're ready for the Chainlink. Wonderful. Wonderful. Maybe we could jump into the Chainlink. Let's just go over some prices and then just go over the news and we'll jump into the Chainlink, but might as well call in. We got Algo going up 2% in the past 24 hours here, guys. Happy to be adding this back to the list. Happy to be adding XX Network back to the list. And it looks like we did in timely fashion. You know, both of them leading the Blue Crew top 12 today in past 24 hours gains. Algo, such a sleeper in my mind, at 11 cents here. Crypto that could possibly be, you know, it doesn't even need to go back to all-time high to make some really good gains here. And staking rewards and everything else what that comes with that. We got XX Network. We all know the bullishness that we've been getting here recently. I mean, since the beginning, really, but it's just been rising now because that XRPL connection is legit here with XX Network and what they're doing for privacy. So we've been trying to get as two cryptos that I am super focused on right now. The Evernode's airdrop, right? So accumulating as much XRP as I can and putting it in my Sun wallet for that airdrop snapshot, and the XX Network distribution and acquiring XX. So those are the two cryptos I've been really keeping on my focus right now because of those, you know, events that are kind of coming up very soon. And I want to be, you know, we want to have the eye of the tiger on there. How about you, Esper Hunter? What do you think, man? Here, let me, oh yeah, we got to turn on your speaker here. All right, what's up?
Wow, you mute yourself and you mute me.
I mute everybody. I'm a muter.
No, man, nothing's going on. I looked into Chainlink all morning and I'm ready to talk, but I figured you want to, you know, do your basics in the show. You didn't have to rush through anything if you want to hear it right away.
No. Of course not. We're looking forward to that. And guys, please, let's hit like at least 20 likes maybe before we even get to Esper Hunter's presentation here on Chainlink. They're definitely worth it. They're informative. They get us more bullish on our Blue Crew top 12 right here on. But also, you know, sometimes maybe through this research, maybe we could delist a crypto from the Blue Crew top 12 because it's maybe not meeting some standards, right? So, you know, these presentations by Esper Hunter are definitely worth it. Patrick in the house. What's up, Patrick? He's got his first GDLT token yesterday, and we're going to do a GDLT token giveaway at the end of the stream as well. And once again, for every super chat that happens, depending on how many Interledger eggs make it into our little basket here, you get a GDLT token as well. Coming back to you. But yeah, so crypto's up in the past 24 hours. What I was asking Esper is, what do you think about our two new recent adds to the Blue Crew top 10, now top 12, Algo and XX leading in the past 24 hours. So did we pounce on this opportunity, hopefully at the right time? And also, what do you think about what's it called? Well, I was going to ask, oh yeah, in terms of your focus of like, are you acquiring XRP because of the Evernode's airdrop? Are you like consolidating stuff into your Sun wallet for this airdrop? And then are you acquiring XX Network because of these connections on the XRPL?
Okay, so there's a lot of questions there.
Yeah.
First, no, I'm not accumulating extra XRP because, or consolidating into it because I'm already 98% XRP before this even started.
Got it.
So I'm not going to sell my tiny bag of Stellar and tiny bag of Flare just for like 2% more XRP.
Right.
And before I move to the other questions, something everyone should know is Evernote has been going crazy on Twitter. They're trying to explain to everybody they only have one Twitter account. Everything else is a big scam right now. You need to follow the right Evernote account because they're trying to make it clear also that the airdrop snapshot is not requiring a Trustline. You just need to hold XRP on Zum, and there's a limit of 50,000 XRP per wallet. So if you have 100,000 XRP, you need to have 2 wallets with 50,000 each, because the airdrop is going to evaluate your wallet up to 50,000 XRP. So if that makes sense, let me know.
No, totally. It totally does. So yeah, you know, don't have 100,000 XRP on your wallet thinking you're going to get the 100,000 XRP worth of the Evernote airdrop. You need to
exactly. But they said there's no problem if you have another wallet and you split it over, then you'll get both wallets will get the airdrop up to 50K worth. And then again, no trust lines at the moment. Just hold it on Zum. All you do. So there's a lot of scamming going on. I mean, a lot of scamming going on, but even with Evernote apparently. So, but
it's a big up and coming project, right? And so, you know, XRP and Ripple have been getting a lot of scams going on themselves because of all the XRP clarity and people just trying to take advantage of, you know, naive, you know, investors and stuff like that, ignorant investors. Let's see. Let's move into the news. Appreciate everybody. We're getting close to those 20 likes, by the way. And thanks to any new subscribers. Let's jump into the news. And yeah, okay. Appreciate that. Esper. Yeah, once again, Evernote is saying they have a Twitter account that says no trust line, no support, right? They're definitely letting you know what their real Twitter account is and what to expect. There's no trust line you have to set or anything like that. You don't have to connect your address with anybody or anything like that. Ani Brito, what's up? Good to see you. So I need 5 Sum wallets. Damn, Bobby Townsend, he needs 5 Sum wallets for his 2,500 or what's it? 250,000 XRP. My lord, man. My lord. We can aspire to that type of bag, man. We can aspire to Vincent Willis or Vincent Wilson type of bag. You probably do, Bobby Townsend, but you're backtracking now. You're backtracking, revealing your bags, my dude. I get it. It's all good. Oh, lower level. $2 donation saying, thanks, Esper. All the drops going on make me skitty.
No problem. No problem.
Let's see if lower level makes it into the basket here, if he can get some GDLT token. Let's go over a piece of news while we're waiting for that. Somebody shared XX.dgen. He's a big XX supporter. He says, XX Network, finally, some YouTubers are starting to talk about XX Network. And he shared our video, our DLTalk from yesterday. Oh, here we go. Let's see which ones go in. Oh, you got one in there, lower level. The other one bounced it out, but you get 1 GDLT token right there, lower level. So send me your XRP address whenever through a comment or, you know, in this chat if you want, whichever, however you feel comfortable. I think today's stream should be all about SHX. I think every stream after should be all about SHX. Hey, man, if SHX takes us to the promised land, that definitely could be a possibility, right? If SHX takes us to a penny, 5 pennies, 10 cents, $1, yeah, we'll definitely be here with the Blue Crew party. Lower level's got a GDLT token, man. He got it. Appreciate your support, man. All right.
Miles P, no, the airdrop is not 1-to-1 for Evernote. Simply because there's only going to be around 8 million tokens in existence. I think only like 2.6 million are going to be dropped because there's already an established like almost 5 million that have been being used for testing. So 2.6 million dispersed between all holders of XRP on Zum.
Thank you, Esper. Patrick saying here, is there anywhere besides MXC that I can acquire or get XX coin? For now, it's just MXC, my dude. I send it right away to my wallet, my XX wallet. This guy's saying finally YouTubers are starting to talk about XX Network. Like, we've been talking about XX Network before it even came out. Like we knew about when Chris Larson invested in Elixir and David Chom, and we're like, okay, we're gonna be keeping an eye out on this one until it even comes out. Now it's out, and now it's at a price range where we almost feel more comfortable about talking about it because at first it just had come out, right? And it comes out at a price of 62 cents or 77 cents. Now here at the 10 cent, 11 cent range, now that it's been out for a good almost a year, you know, we're starting to see where possibly this floor could be for XX Network. I'm also projecting it could go to a penny and maybe just touch 009 for a moment with XX Network. It's that early of a project. But at 11 cents, I think we're closer to a bottom, and I'm liking its range here versus how it started out. So that's why we're talking about it, because now we're getting the eye of the tiger, seeing that it's starting to have these developments with like Algorand, HBAR, and XRPL. And it's 74% down on the year. Looking like some good opportunities. I like what they're doing during this bear cycle. Let's see what other news we got so we can get to Esper's presentation here. China's Minsheng Bank has revealed a strategic partnership with JD.com, a prominent e-commerce giant with a strong interest in CBDCs, to inaugurate a digital payment service powered by digital Chinese yuan, the ECNY. So China Minsheng Bank and JD.com collaborate to introduce digital yuan payment service. This is coming out from the Digital Pound Foundation. I mean, we definitely know how ahead of the game China and, you know, the East is on adoption of digital technology, digital payment services, right? And hopefully the West can start catching up as well. But this is good. You know, we love seeing all this movement. The CBDC movement is happening big time now with XRP Clarity, with Ripple's CBDC platform launch, right? I'm excited seeing how all these things are developing, because what other, I mean, outside of Overledger Network with Quant, there's not really another I mean, you got R3, Ripple, Quant. Those are the three right now that I'm aware of that have actually released like a CBDC platform, like user interface. Stellar, I think, has one, maybe perhaps as well. Maybe XDC has one. But in terms of what looks like working products that are out there, it's like XRP, Quant, and R3. We got a minute video here. What role can compliance play in crypto, from Ripple? In less than 60 seconds, Ripple's Meenakshi Yera explains how compliance protects businesses and ensures customer confidence in the latest crypto in 1 minute. So let's check out this crypto in 1 minute from Ripple here. Jumping into it, Esper, here we go.
I was Googling about things you can do in a minute, and talking about crypto did not show up. Hi, my name is Meenakshi Yera, and this is Crypto in a Minute. Compliance plays a very critical role, and companies that offer certain crypto products are required to maintain compliance programs. Basically, compliance ensures that companies follow rules, regulations, and laws that are required and are essential to operate. One such important law is the Bank Secrecy Act. Bank Secrecy Act is a US law that requires crypto financial institutions to assist US government agencies in detecting and preventing money laundering. Compliance protects crypto companies from financial crimes, maintain customer confidence, and also improve their reputation. Non-compliance can lead to serious regulatory actions, penalties, reputational damage, loss of customer confidence, and it can also increase cost. Therefore, compliance is a very important function for a healthy crypto ecosystem. I did it in less than 1 minute. I need an award.
Nice work.
Nice. She did it in less than 1 minute. She needs an award. There we go. And yeah, I mean, compliance is a big part of this whole game, right? And that's what has made Ripple such a leader, in my opinion, is they were regulatory focused from the very beginning, wanting to make this a legitimate, you know, endeavor, working within the system, working within the guidelines and current regulatory frameworks that there are. Sure, we need different little additions to monetary policy in terms of like a viewpoint on digital assets, but in terms of Ripple as a company and what they're doing with this digital asset, they've been trying to play ball and work within those guidelines, right? And once again, Brad Garlinghouse has said, we are on the right side of history. The news will be shocking, right? You will be shocked by the SEC's level of corruption. So XRP Revenge Tour, let's go. Getting excited. Tony Bags, we got a green giant in the house. He's still in his little interledger egg there. I think Esper, you're a baby right now, right? You broke out of your interledger egg, right?
Yes, this has given me extreme confidence and the compliance for protections of businesses by being a green giant has made me very happy.
Oh my gosh. For a second, I thought you were DN. I was like, wait, what? Did DN just call me? That sounded like something DN would say. That was good. That was good. DN's confused. He's like, wait, did I just hear myself? That sounds racist. What? I'm not saying something. No, I'm not saying like just the way his pacing was. That's what I'm saying. Esper Hunter makes a mean Boba Ganache, I'm sure. Baba Ganoush. Try this again. What address do you need? G, I need the Sum Wallet address, my dude. Just your Sum Wallet address. You have to have a Trustline to GDLT token already set up, and that's in our description below here if you don't have it already, my man. Congrats on making that little interledger egg in the basket there. You would have had two, man. One of them just knocked him out, though. That's for Hunter saying I deny nothing. But yeah, man, look at you. Look at this little toddler. The little mini green giant walking with his baby legs. All right, we got payment infrastructure news. 6 ways FedNow will transform the payment industry. The availability of real-time payments through FedNow will enable U.S. businesses to compete more effectively in the global marketplace, particularly with the adoption of ISO 20022 standards, says Banker Digital. And, you know, this is what we're expecting. I mean, as they've said before, July is just the beginning, and we're expecting to see a ramp up from basically 0 to 100 in terms of ISO 20022 adoption in this 2024 year. Like, it is going to be basically 100% by 2025. So this next coming year and towards the end of this year, transformative. It's already been a transformative start to the decade in 2020, but this is the next step. The transition over to from the old world to the new world, from the pre-ISO 20022 world to the new standard, right? And a lot of people aren't prepared for this transition. It looks like Blue Crew is, and hopefully we are. You know, I think things like the bridge to the new world, XRP, are going to definitely help us out here. But once again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a pro trader. I'll never tell you what to do. Alrighty, guys. So that was our news for today's Saturday stream here. You know, we went over the cryptos that have been up in the past 24 hours. Once again, Algo doing some good things. Good to see Algo making some moves. XX Network doing some good things. Everything else is in kind of salt and pepper red day. So Blue Crew top 12 doing its thing. But anyways, Esper Hunter, are you ready, my man? Do you got everything set up? Is everybody here ready for Esper Hunter's presentation? Let's try to get to 30 likes as he's doing this thing, man. And maybe beyond. Why not? We got 35 viewers. We can easily get 30 likes before even Esper Hunter says a word here. Tavarian's going to give his try here to get a GDLT token. He just jumped in with the $3 donation pre-presentation here. Esper.
Hey, thank you guys.
Oh, yeah. They're ready for your stuff here, man. Let's just give me a moment here as we see what happens with Tavarian's interledger eggs from this donation, and then we'll jump into your presentation here. And guys, thanks for helping us, you know, get to 30 likes here before we start with Esper Hunters. I mean, we were asking for 20 likes, but you guys are bringing in the momentum. Get ready for Esper to talk about Chainlink here. Remember, we have a Blue Crew top 12 here. So these are the cryptos that the Blue Crew here follows. We got Algorand, XX, HBAR, Avalanche, XRP, Casper, Quant, Link, Energy Web Token, XLM, Stronghold, and XDC. So we're going over Chainlink today with Esper Hunter here. And here we go. The donation has finally come through. And let's see what happens. Let's see if he makes it. We got 3 interledger eggs here. 3 tries. Oh. Damn, man. None. Too bad, my dude. Too bad, Tavarian, but thank you for your support nonetheless, and thank you for your excitement for Esper's presentation. We got Hans Loaded jumping in. Guys, yes, hitting the like lets people like Hans Loaded, Ralph Cooper, and everybody know that what we're doing here, and we're getting ready for Esper's presentation. So here we go, Esper. I'm going to give you the floor. I'm going to zoom out my camera here. I'm going to put the XRP Chainlink price here in the background so people can see. And then, yeah, the floor is yours, my dude. Here you go.
All right. So I'm going to break this down into two major portions. We got Chainlink base layer, and if you didn't know, there's a second layer. There's a Chainlink 2.0. Both of these are based off of each white paper. So there's going to be, you know, it's all personal interpretations based off their white papers. And to be honest, my conclusion at the end was not good. I'm not a fan, to sum it up. So if you don't want to hear bad things and you're just going to get mad by me not liking it, then, you know, feel free to say that, but disagree or just tune out completely right now, because by the end of this, my conclusion is bad. To start off, I read the first white paper. The main goal of Chainlink is smart contracts, which is going to be what you already know about smart contracts, and it's gonna their goal is to bridge on-chain, so using blockchain data with which is immutable with off-chain as well as cross-chain data. With the off-chain data, we know is mutable. We can change it. Immutable being you can't change that data, which is the basics of blockchaining. So hopefully you already know what those terms mean. I'm going to use the word immutable and mutable probably a couple times. So, but basically it wants to have oracles, which is going to gather and aggregate data from off-chain sources, whether it's a website or a stock exchange listing prices, whatever data you have that exists in the normal internet or on the, it's going to gather that data up, put it on the blockchain, and then execute smart contract functions based off that. So maybe you have a smart contract that says, hey, whatever the price of Apple is today, I want to buy exactly 1% of that price worth of Apple stock. So you take data that's in the real world and you make a contract that executes functions based off that. So the first thing, if you don't know, it's built on Ethereum. It's an ERC20 token. So it relies on Ethereum and therefore has all the weaknesses of Ethereum. And the on-chain oracle is actually somewhat off-chain, but it's considered trusted, and it uses on-chain functions to send the information to the smart contract, which is also on-chain. So when it's sending information to the smart contract and the smart contract is executing its functions, it's going to be using Ethereum fees and speed and all the limitations of Ethereum. Right away, the white paper starts admitting that there's not good things that you can trust about the sources that you're gathering this data from. So if the oracle is gathering data from a website that publishes false information, the oracles can't really tell you that it's false. Their job is just to gather information. So it's all relied on that the source is good. So they bypass this by having multiple oracles, having multiple sources for each oracle. And they're just gonna, if they want to find out, for example, if I wanted to know, how many people cheat on their spouse, if I just go into the public and start asking people, have you ever cheated on your spouse? Well, half of them are going to lie. Probably more of them are going to lie. I'm relying on the source of the person to be honest. So they admit that there's a huge vulnerability that the sources that they use could be lying. And there's not too much they can do about it other than to gather as much data as they can, compare it. And that does lead to its own personal problems of Ethereum gas fees. The more data that they're aggregating and verifying and formatting to pass to the smart contract, the more it's going to cost. So it inherently is going to be expensive in order to make sure the information is correct. And then it's going to be it's going to have other problems, like due to the risk, the high cost of ETH. Comparing all this information, it's also going to be still not 100% sure if it's accurate, and the accuracy is actually put up to users of Chainlink. They rate the oracle, specific oracles, say, hey, we think this, every once in a while they'll like leave a review that basically says, hey, this oracle is highly accurate. So it's up to oracle users, reviewers. It's up to people basically to review the authenticity of the information being passed on. So in my opinion, another vulnerability. The link token itself is mostly used to pay node operators and oracle operators and to pay fees for those operations. And it's all done on a ERC20. So again, I'm not really seeing the entire point other than smart contracts. And at the end of this, I figured more people are building on Ethereum directly. Why do we need to introduce Chainlink? But I mean, other people might disagree. That's when I went to the layer 2.0, which is just adding more code to it. The layer 2.0 is really where it went from this could be good, this is probably not great, in my opinion, to layer 2.0, the white paper for 2.0 was when I was like, okay, this is getting scammy to me, because all they're doing is using buzzwords to relabel all the same things they already do. They added more coding and more functions to the oracles, and they gave them a new name. So for example, they changed smart contracts to hybrid smart contracts. And all that really means, when you start reading into it in the white paper, is that the oracles are now moved offline, off the blockchain, not offline. I miswrote that. It's not moved offline, but the oracles are now mostly doing almost all their work off the blockchain. And that means there's less immutability, data that can be changed or unverified or referenced later. And when you're moving these smart contracts, the oracles that do all the work and gather the data, and everything's being moved from off blockchain from on chain to off the blockchain. I think that's a bad thing, actually. And they're doing it in the name of lowering fees and speeding up transaction times, because Ethereum in itself is slow and expensive. So they said, hey, let's make layer 2.0 faster and cheaper by moving a lot of the data processing off the chain, which is self-defeating. The point of the blockchain is to have verifiable data and referencing it later, and trusting that it's not been altered, all in the name of cheaper and faster. So we already know XRP is layer 1 cheap and fast. It's not going to be compromising security in order to improve anything. And that's another thing I just didn't like. Then they give it a fancy name and call it, instead of an oracle, now it's a decentralized oracle network. So you have multiple oracles working in tandem. Like I said, they're all using nodes to verify the data sources, like the websites and everything. Now they're more hooked up. The oracles talk to each other more often. They have more storage space because they're off the blockchain. And they've added all these fancy features, given it all fancy names, renamed it to Dawn's Decentralized Oracle Networks. And they call it, hybrid smart contracts and abstracting layer by calling, they say, oh, well, this is an abstraction layer that is actually a good thing. But in my mind, what I was reading was, hey, you moved off the blockchain, and abstracting is a fancy way of hiding that, this is actually a less confidence that you're giving this data you're aggregating before you pass it to the smart contract. And they also throw in other buzzwords like decentralized. I mean, in my mind, I had written down even an example. If you had a company that had auditing in it, no matter what you're selling and transactions you're doing, you have auditors that you hire. And at one time, they all go to work at the business building. You know, if it's Tesla, they all go report to the Tesla main headquarters and they do their auditing there. They're hands-on. And they do all their auditing in person and on the company's computers. And then they say, you know what, we're going to upgrade our auditing system and we're going to save money. We're going to speed it up. We're going to make it better from the user point of view. And the way we're doing that is we're going to actually fire all the auditors that we hired and we're going to just outsource it to some other company. We don't know if the company does background checks. We let them work from home, use their own computers. And, but from your point of view as an investor, it's cheaper. It costs the company a whole lot less to hire a third-party auditor that works from home, doesn't use their computers, doesn't come into the office. We have less security guards because we have less people coming into the office. It's just cheaper and faster and easier for us to manage. Isn't that great? But to me, it's not great. And to continue on, the emphasis being like all these compromises are, when you read the white paper, they just give it new fancy names, and abstracting and the decentralized Oracle networks. It's all fancy names for compromise. We compromised our own goal and we gave it fancier names for layer 2.0. When I go on further, they have other things that they added in the white paper talking about, well, we also improved scaling and efficiency by adding decentralized apps. And short story, that's just more work being done off chain to assist the oracles. I wasn't too happy to hear that. I mean, I do want to see more scaling and more efficiency, but it was just a lot more work done off the blockchain. It's data that you can't verify. It's all mutable data that you can change or can be wrong. And it hasn't addressed the source problem where the sources could be lying. They admit that the oracles can lie and just copy another oracle's work. The data the other oracle gathered, one oracle can just say, hey, I found this answer and I didn't spend any money doing it or energy doing it. And all it really did was copy another oracle. And so at the end of the day, you're going from like the majority of work being on blockchain to off blockchain. To me, it wasn't great. Then they talk about they go into specifics. This is like layer 2 was like 140-page white paper, but the first like 40 pages really go into the big picture stuff, which is what I focused on. And at the end of the 40 pages, I ran out of steam. There's 100 more pages to go, but it was all just going into more. We gave things fancy names, and this is the added functions we added, but none of them really seemed worth reading, and I was losing. So like I said, I was losing steam, but a few more things I did look into that are worth mentioning are they added a fair sequencing servicing. They call FSS, fair sequencing servicing. And that basically is them admitting that Ethereum has more exploits that make Chainlink 1.0 not so great that they found out, because Ethereum lets you pay extra gas fees to prioritize a transaction. And that created vulnerabilities in Ethereum because people could say, hey, I see a transaction coming on Ethereum. Someone's going to buy this one token, tens of thousands of dollars worth of it. I can pay extra gas fees, buy up as much as that token as I want before that other whale buys all of this token. I can pay extra gas fees to buy it first. And then I'm going to see a profit because I looked on chain, saw that someone was going to make this purchase, and I paid the extra gas fees to buy it first. And I'm going to profit off that. And that's a vulnerability because obviously, if a whale's making a purchase, it's not fair that somebody else has insider information, pays a little bit extra fees to buy it first so that they can see profit, or vice versa. They can exploit the fact that they can stack slow transactions. So they saw the gas fee boosting of your transaction speed as a huge vulnerability. So they created this fair sequencing servicing that addresses that. And I didn't go into the details, but they try to minimize that exploit, basically. And then they also mentioned staking. For staking, normal staking on other chains, you're going to see like staking used to prevent massive attacks on the system. You know, you need to stake so much money before you can do something. So that's going to prevent people from spamming transactions because they need to stake money each time. Or they're going to reward people for participating on the network by having staking. Ethereum doesn't do any of that. Staking is mostly just for people that run oracles are going to have to stake money so that they can be penalized if their oracle turns out to be not so great. But that's not really, in my opinion, that amazing. I mean, it sounds okay, but in the end, if you're an oracle and you're a bad actor, you can make a lot more money than they charge you a fee in your stake. You know, when they penalize you and take money out of your stake that you put in, you could have already done about a bunch of bad actor things that made you a lot more money than you're being charged. So I don't really see it being a really amazing thing compared to something like XRP, which doesn't need that in the first place. So who wants the token? Mostly just oracle runners. They get rewarded in the token. They use it for staking. There's not really a big reason to be owning the token, in my opinion, especially when you consider most people right now are just building on Ethereum anyway. Ethereum already has smart contracts of its own. And so Chainlink to me is not that, I mean, this is the crux of it. To me, Chainlink is not something I would buy. And that's basically what I got out of the majority of these white papers.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Esper Hunter. Guys, can we give a round of applause for Esper Hunter's presentation on Chainlink? That was a great deep dive. We're getting great reactions in the chat. Thanks for hitting the likes, guys. Thanks to any new subscribers. And if you guys are enjoying this type of information or this, you know, deep dive into our Blue Crew top 12, trying to, you know, we're walking around with our wrenches, looking at what cryptos need to stay or need to go. Maybe some of them got a little bit of, you know, radiation from the atom bomb drop, and it looks like Chainlink may be one that may be getting delisted. So we're going to put it up for vote for the Blue Crew. Do we think after Esper's presentation here, should we be delisting Chainlink and just keeping an eye out on it in the future? I think Chainlink, after hearing Esper Hunter's presentation here on Chainlink, and I just want to share some other info on Chainlink that you know, kind of does spawn some maybe bullishness with it, is like things like verifiable source of randomness for smart contracts. Chainlink VRF provides cryptographically secure randomness for your blockchain-based applications. I don't know what, you know, I'm thinking this is maybe something that's like their form of like a quantum resistant type of product here. Random number generation for smart contracts, build better experiences leveraging random outcomes in your blockchain-based application with Chainlink VRF. Right, provably fair and verifiable randomness, industry standard VRF product trusted by top projects, right? And then we have a cross-chain by Chainlink. The era of secure blockchain interoperability has arrived. A secure interoperability protocol for building and enabling cross-chain real-world assets, scaling cross-chain ecosystems, right? And they have that connection with Swift, which is a very random connection, and I don't really know the ins and outs of it, but talking about bridging DLT and smart contracts with Swift network and existing bank systems, Chainlink and Swift having that collaboration, and Chainlink, you know, having appeared at certain events that Swift is at presenting. So yes, we understand the inefficiencies with Ethereum. And one of the things that, you know, sometimes I psych myself out with Ethereum, and I know Ethereum is more like a test and XRP is just far superior, but what if Ethereum just really has good security? For all we know, what if it just has like really great security, and that's why the fees are the way they are, that's why the structure is the way it is? But at the end of the day, you know, we see what XRP and XLM are developing with their smart contracts, and I'm interested to see how that all develops. But at the end of the day, I think after Esper Hunter's presentation here, long story short, I think Chainlink is more of an interesting tradal opportunity for short-term gains. It's at a 1 billion supply, 19% down on the year. All-time high was at $52. It's at $7 right now. So yes, maybe a good 10x opportunity is in the making here for something with Chainlink, especially with that Swift on speculation alone. I think Chainlink can make some run, but we need more than just speculation, and we need more utility, and we need good technology for it to be built on. Now, could Chainlink maybe do an XX and all of a sudden have some collaborations with XRPL? Sure. And we'll wait for that type of news, but right now there's no such news like that. And I think I think we should delist the Chainlink off the list here. This is one of those cryptos that doesn't check off enough boxes, but is one to keep an eye out for as like a short-term trade opportunity type of thing. What do you think, Esper? What do you think, Blue Crew?
I mean, personally, I was worried that when I did this dive, that I was going to just like everything that I dived into. And Chainlink was going to be another one where I was like, hey, I read more about it. Now I'm motivated to want to buy it because all these white papers are just selling me on it and it sounds great. And as soon as I read this Chainlink white paper, I'm going to love that too. And just lose focus on XRP and why it's so great. But the truth is, unlike with SHX or Evernode or anything else we've talked about in the last couple of weeks that I've been looking into, I didn't get that reaction this time. I was surprised that the more I read, the worse it got in my opinion. This is all my opinion. So, but I was happy to see that I wasn't just getting blindly made bullish by a white paper that was just, motivating me to buy it because, wow, look at all these great things they're trying to sell me on. And so at the end of it, although it wasn't a good conclusion, I was happy that I feel like I am able to look at it objectively and, I'm not just being convinced to buy something because I'm reading more information on it. So personally, I don't think it's a good buy. I wouldn't hold it. I don't even honestly see it as a tradable because it's all based on Ethereum. It has all the weaknesses of Ethereum. It's 100% dependent on Ethereum's success. And as Ethereum continues to add layers, then Chainlink's going to have to add layers to keep up. And it's just, in my opinion, not worth it in any sense.
Copy that. And that's Esper Hunter's presentation there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Great stuff, Esper. Thanks for putting in the work, man. Thanks for the detailed deep dive. And it was a good length too. I appreciate that. And yeah, just a good perspective. And once again, this is what it's about. This is what these deep dives are about, especially what you're bringing here, Esper, is to just somebody said re-examine earlier. I think it was WEF Patsy. What's up, WEF Patsy? Good to see you, man. He was saying every coin thus far has exploded just based on hype from a community, not really utility. And I hear you, man. The market is pennies, right? The market is pennies. But we're trying to find which ones check the most boxes at the end of the day. And, we want to see stuff with like fast, cheap transactions, right? We want to see that being part of the tech that it's building on top of, and also, other connection, like, ISO 20022 connections and so on and so forth. But I hear you, man. Yeah, we're still in a speculative market. Hence why I was saying why Chainlink could run if we go into another speculative market, because hell, having that Swift connection during a bear cycle, that announcement of the Swift connection with Chainlink during a bear cycle, that's already something that could possibly take Chainlink with the billion supply, take it to triple digits. Well,
why do you say that though? Isn't Swift on the way out?
Yes, Swift is on the way out, but once again, I'm just speaking in a speculative market.
Right, what normies are going to be buying.
Exactly. Like with just speculation alone, not utility. We've seen Solana at a 500 million supply go from the ranges $2 to $250, right? So Chainlink at a billion supply, already having hit $52 in the past bull cycle. If we're assuming we're going into another speculative cycle, Chainlink could very well pass its all-time high because it didn't have that Swift connection at $52 or pre-$52. So during this bear cycle, it got that Swift connection. It got some other stuff too. So I speculate it's a great trade opportunity. But in terms of long-term hodl portfolio, multiple years, probably not in my bag. I don't mind maybe getting, I don't know, 4 to 5 Chainlink and then seeing if it could hit, you know, $100. I don't mind making like a little side extra dough, or, you know, trying to make $1,000 gain off of Chainlink speculation here, but it's not something that I think is worthy of the Blue Crew top 12 at the end of the day. You know, I'm just speaking for the other side of like why it may be interesting speculatively, but once again, it seems like it's only checking the boxes for a tradal portfolio crypto, not a hodl portfolio crypto. But
Real quick, Bobby Townsend's asking me this. It's the second time he's had to ask, so I think I'll jump in and answer.
okay,
I don't believe Evernote said anything about cloning XRP. They specifically said 3 things, really. 1, just have XRP in a Zum wallet and you're good.
right.
2, you don't need a Trustline. You don't need anything. You just, again, need to have XRP in a Zum wallet. And then 3, the limit is 50,000 XRP per wallet will be evaluated to get your Evernote drop. So if you have more than 50,000 XRP and you want to get the airdrop for more than 50,000, you're going to have to make a second wallet or a third wallet, because each wallet is only going to get an airdrop worth of 50,000 XRP.
Awesome. Thanks for that. And Bobby Townsend saying lovely. Thank you. Yep, exactly, guys. I mean, if you have more than 50,000 XRP, or, you know, once again, it can the airdrop limit for Evers is 50,000 XRP per wallet. Hans Loaded saying, damn, I need to get 20 wallets. Man, I hear you, dude. I wish I had the amount of XRP a lot of these, like, you know, freaking just ultra bulls have right here. We got E4 jumping in, the Green Giant jumping in. What's up, E4? But yeah, guys, so let's say farewell to Chainlink from the list here. We're going to be going down to a Blue Crew top 11 right now, because you know what? At the end of the day, Chainlink is a nice little project. It's something to just see what ends up happening with. Maybe it's a good trade-all opportunity, but it's not worthy of the Blue Crew top 12 here. And maybe, hey, maybe right now it looks like it has radiation and it's dying and it can't be part of our journey. But who knows? Maybe it resurrects itself like a phoenix back onto this list. But for right now, radiation's affecting Chainlink here. And we're going to be hitting the D list here. Burn, baby, burn. Here we go. Alrighty, bye, Chainlink. Adios, Chainlink. It was nice knowing you.
Darcy, to answer you, I don't want to type this, so I mean, yeah, I can't argue with, you know, placing bets on it. Darcy's basically saying, well, it's still a pump and dump market. It doesn't matter about utility. You can still make money with Chainlink.
Exactly.
And that is 100% a fact. But in my opinion, that's gambling. I'm not in this chat, in this community with you guys because I want to gamble. Otherwise, I wouldn't be so hardcore about XRP. I'm not here for the gambling. If you have extra money to gamble with, you know, in my opinion, I would place those bets on something like SHX, on these other cryptos that are all listed here on his top 12 list. Because if you're going to gamble, you might as well make the best gambles you can. And yeah, Shiba Inu is also a gambling token that, you know, a lot of people made money on. And, you know, I don't care. I don't care if there's millionaires made overnight from Doge. There's 10,000 cryptos out there, probably way more, 20,000 now. And the odds of me picking the random speculative gamble and being right is too hard. I can't put $50 into every token. And Chainlink's one of those, to me, that has a lot of fancy, beautiful buzzwords, but it doesn't really do what it's promising. I don't think it's going to last long. So I'm not discouraging gambling. If that's your style and you want to hold Chainlink, this is all my personal opinion. So, I mean, there are gamblers out there who make good money, but there's also a lot of gamblers out there who lose everything that they try to gamble. So I'm very conservative when it comes to that. I wouldn't have been in the crypto space at all because I thought it was all gambling until I found XRP, and I said, this isn't really gambling in my opinion. This is something real.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this is a piggy bank. It's just, okay, hey, I got some extra change on the side that whatever happens with it, happens with it. And that's what it is for me. I think it becomes gambling when there's an elevated level of risk. When there's risk to it, that's when it's a gamble, right? And for me, there's no risk because it's just playing with house money or just piggy bank, building here and just seeing something happens with it. If it doesn't, so what? Hey, I'm happy I didn't afford more than I can afford to lose. I know there's people probably in this chat that are definitely like living, day by day on these prices or something like, which is crazy. I can't imagine that. But, at the end of the day, everybody's got their own strategies of how they're navigating this market. And yes, it's a highly speculative market, guys. All of it is all speculation, but we want to find the projects that check the most boxes. And like Esper Hunter was saying here, something like SHX checks more boxes than a Chainlink does, right? We're seeing the collaborations with ISO 20022 since 2019. We're seeing the build out of their, they have a realistic, like all these projects in XRP, XLM, Chainlink, they're all trying to tackle these big ass institutions, the big tech companies, like the top levels here. And SHX is just being the blue collar freaking crypto here, blue castle, just setting up the infrastructure, working with small businesses, showing that, hey, this thing that we're doing with our company and using SHX as a rewards token is working out, right? And it's slowly building over time. Right. So we like the, of course we like the XRP and XLMs at the top and then SHX there at the bottom. And hopefully they can make a good synergy here without a doubt. But yeah, I like the chances on, if I had to pick between Chainlink or SHX, I'd like SHX, especially now. SHX is an amazing value. It's right across the board, 41% down on the year, 0.00473. So, I'm loving that it's in the deep reds right now. Like this is a wonderful opportunity, I think. But at the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor. Neither is Esper Hunter. And we're not here to tell you what to do, at least on this channel. Maybe Esper Hunter is a financial advisor. But outside in this channel, none of us are. Nobody's telling anybody what to do here. Right. We're just sharing information.
I'm not trying to downplay Darcy's style, there are, like I said, there's people who made a lot of money trading, disregarding utility. So, it is a viable solution in its own way. It's just personally not for me. And then just a heads up, G, lower level posted his address.
I got it. I'm going to, here, if you want to, with what Darcy, I feel like Darcy's saying what we say though too. It's like there's a tradal portfolio and there's a hodl portfolio, and some of these cryptos, everybody's got a different tradal portfolio. Some people's tradal portfolios comprise of Shiba, Doge, meme coins, Pepe, you name it. Some other people's tradal portfolios is a mixed bag of like meme coins and utility coins and so on and so forth. Darcy just keeps reminding people, hey, take profits, take profits. I don't think he's saying take profits right now. I hope he's not like saying, oh, hey, take it right now before it goes lower, right? Because like we don't, he believes in the 10-cent prophecy. So he probably believes any point right now, just taking out your crypto right now, waiting for the 10 cents is the way to go. So I'm assuming Darcy is all fiat right now, at least in tradal portfolio. Hodl portfolio, Darcy's probably got some XRP and some other stuff, right? But tradal portfolio, he's going all in on the 10-cent prophecy. He's taking the profits out, making it fiat on the side, and he's going to wait for the, 10-cent prophecy to come to life. And that's his tradal strategy. Not that it's right, not that it's wrong. It's his. That's what makes him in the, his unique place in the Blue Crew. And we all have our truth. Just because some of us speak more passionately about our trading strategies than others doesn't mean it's ultimately right. It's just, we're just speaking more passionately. We're just adding an exclamation point to our perspective there. That's all. But, if you want to, I'm going to try to send a lower level his GDLT token right here. So Esper Hunter, if you got anything else you want to say about, a eulogy for Chainlink, if you will, or anything like that, feel free to take over because I gotta do this thing.
I know I'm over Chainlink, but I will say you asked me a question earlier that I'll reference. You asked me how do I feel about Algo and XX being in the list, and if I have any thoughts on it, and on their price changes recently. You know, they went up a little bit while everything else kind of went down a little bit. I mean, 1% to 2% fluctuations aren't much. So Algorand, maybe it went up a little bit, but it can equally go down that much tomorrow and then another 2% down the next day. I think that's just a fluctuation price change.
Right.
But with XX, I think more and more people are finding out that the airdrop is coming with the IOU tokens via XRPL. So I think you're going to see XX slowly rise in the same way the Flare airdrop did the same thing. You said yourself you might sell some stuff, some tokens to ramp up your XRP to get more X or something like that to get more XXX. And we might see the same thing with XX as the IOU dispersion comes out soon based off of how many XX you have. People are going to buy more XX. And so as opposed to Algo, XX might continue going up until that release date.
Let's go.
The only thing that worries me is if you're going to buy XX, I would buy it now, a couple months ahead of time, because if you're buying it near release time, the price is going to be pumped purely off of getting the airdrop. And just like with every other airdrop, as soon as they get it, they're going to sell out, go back to their old tokens and receive their free airdrop and then sell it. And I think you either get in now or get in after the airdrop releases when the price goes back down. Don't get in the month of.
And that's smart. That's very smart. And it just sent lower level. And Humte, yeah, try to send me your address when you can, my dude. Been trying to get Humte his GDLT token as well. So send me your address whenever you can, my man. But yeah, there is an Bobby Townsend. Let's refresh your memory here on the XX airdrop. And this is a project we're really excited for, you guys. I mean, once again, Chris Larson having invested in Elixir, the creator of the XX network here, and the freaking focus that they got. The hell, they got this pinned on their Twitter. This is how big it is for them. They got this pinned on their Twitter. We're thrilled to announce an exciting opportunity for all of us to come together and make something extraordinary happen. We're creating XX coin on the XRP ledger. Check out XX forum posts for details here. So let's check this out. Once again, we're just re-educating people on what's going on here with the XX network. You know, airdrops coming for the XRPL. And all this stuff happening post clarity, a lot of projects showing confidence in the XRP ecosystem. Here's the PDF. Let's check this out on XRPL. Yes. Okay, great. Let's just open it. Let's just look at it. Here we go. So XX Network community, we're thrilled to announce an opportunity. Got it. Issuing XX IOUs. The XX Foundation is using XX coins on the XRPL, often referred to as an IOU or token. So in this case, we can refer to this as the XX IOU. We're setting up a multi-signature account on the XX network to back the IOUs with native XX coins, right? And for now, it is. For now, it is, you know, XX IOUs, but eventually down the line, it'll be just straight up cross-chain XX. You will need a few things such as minimum deposit of 1,000 XX coin, a personal XRPL public wallet address, and some other details needed to make this happen. More details will be coming out soon. Issuance dates of the IOU will be at the end of August, so the end of this month, and a second at the end of September 2023. So once the minting process is complete and you can provide XX coins along with your XRPL address, you will receive XX IOUs right in your personal XRPL address. You can hold XX IOUs or trade on the XRPL decentralized exchange, right? So XX is, and it looks like some wallet may support it as well. So exciting stuff. Building a bridge. The planned issuances will be done by the XX Foundation, but in the meantime, we will start working on a cryptocurrency bridge between the XX network and XRPL. The bridge will enable seamless value transfer between the two networks, allowing anyone to convert native XX to XX IOUs. We understand the XRP's community desire to buy XX coins with XRP, but no simple method is currently available. Building a full bridge takes time, so to avoid these delays, we're creating the XX IOU on the XRPL. This will provide a fast pair with your token, then the first decentralized exchange. I'm not a fan of any of these centralized exchanges that are out there. I'm not a fan of Binance. I'm not a fan of Coinbase or any of those guys. I'm a fan of the first decentralized exchange, and that is the XRPL, and XX Network being a fan as well. They're saying let's see. In the future, we aim to back the integration of XRP's federated sidechains, capitalizing on the evolving XRP liquidity hub that's under development. The XRPL is one of the oldest DEXs. The oldest DEX is often overlooked despite the considerable and unique value it brings to the table. A future automated market maker proposal will allow seamless payments for fiat on-ramps and allow our user interface to accept credit cards and debit cards. So, you know, we can keep going on here with what's going on for XRPL, but this is, you know, a great development happening for XX Network. So that's why I was bringing up the question is like, do we want to be stacking up on XX Network? And you were already kind of saying like, yes, this may go up because of what's going to be happening there with XX Network and the, you know, more news coming out and XRP community waking up to XX Network. And then, you know, stacking up XRP for more Evers, right? But you already said you already have a lot of XRP. So at this point, you're probably just trying to acquire some XX Network, right? To get prepared, right, Esper?
Yes and no. The only no being I misspoke. You only want more XRP for more Evernode drop. For XX drop, you want more XX.
Right. Exactly. So getting that XRP, dude, yeah, just taking advantage of this XRP and XX right here. I think these are probably the eye of the tiger cryptos, the two eye of the tiger cryptos. I think I saw Humte dropping his address there. Let me see where it's at. Where is it at, Humte? Let me get your address in here, man. Let's get you your GDLT. Lower level said he got his. That's awesome. Guys, appreciate your support to the channel and you know, once again, thank you. Let's give a round of applause to Esper Hunter for his awesome presentation on Chainlink. Any preview on the next presentation? What are you excited to present to us this time around?
I did say last time I was thinking of doing more research into XX, but I figure we have plenty of time for that because it's not being released right away.
Okay.
I'm thinking, I forgot who said it yesterday, but I think it is time to look into XDC more next. I want to do XDC next.
That's fantastic. That's a great idea. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Esper Hunter. So, what does the Blue Crew think on XDC deep dive from Esper Hunter? Are you guys excited about it? Let me know. We got E4 saying Esper done deal. There we go. Yeah, everybody wants to hear about it. They're saying, let's do it. Let's go. Let's do the okay, so XDC presentation by you know, in the future coming from Esper Hunter. I'm happy you guys have been enjoying this, and hopefully Esper Hunter, you've been enjoying it and having fun with it as well, man.
Oh yeah, this is great. I look forward to it now.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude. It's always good getting a different perspective on a lot of these cryptos. And hell, you helped us change the Blue Crew top 12 here. Now it's a top 11. Maybe another crypto is gonna find its way on here. But hey, it was a sad day for Chainlink. But that's what happens. Is, you know, we have to be real. We want to try to, you know, limit the level of risk and have as many boxes checked as possible. Right. That's what we're trying to find with this Blue Crew top 11 here. It doesn't hurt when you have a connection with the XRPL either.
Yep.
I think in the one of the ones that I think I would be excited for in the future that's not on the Blue Crew top 12. I think once we go over every crypto in the Blue Crew top 11 here, looking into Sologenic and seeing if Sologenic might be one that survived, you know, the atom bomb and joining XRP, our list here.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. But here we go. We're sending our 1 GDLT token to Humte here really quick. I'll let you know when it's sent, Humte. Happy we finally get to do this for you, man. Okay. And more people getting GDLT token. We're gonna, pretty soon you're gonna have to do a presentation on the GDLT token, Esper.
Here's my presentation on the GDLT token.
Dude, the funny thing is you're just not going to even be holding back. You're just going to be like, okay, first off, I want to say this is like the messiest airdrop in the history of all cryptos.
Well, we can't call it centralized because you're GDLT and you have the least.
I have the least, my dude. I have the least. It started centralized. It started centralized.
What's it built on? Is this an ERC20?
It's an XRPL token, man. It's got all the benefits of XRPL. It already checks off more boxes than Chainlink, dude.
Yeah, DN, I was kidding. But the good news is you can actually sell it for actual profit with automated market maker when that comes out, because you can just pair it with anything. Automated market maker, you just select a pair and you can select GDLT token and USD, or GDLT token and XRP, or whatever you want in exchange for it. And people will be able to swap for it using the automated market maker.
Oh man, are you telling me we're going to be able to do liquidity pools of GDLT with USD? With XRP? Oh man. We're going to be able to create our own liquidity pool pairs. And Blue Crew will be all over that. Like, they're going to be like, this is the most it's going to be like the first weeks of that AMM out and all, like, you know, liquidity pools and everything. And they're like, what the hell? Why is there a surge in this random GDLT token all of a sudden?
Right?
Blue Crew is just going to completely take over. They'll be like, holy crap, there's already a significant percentage of XRP in this GDLT token pool. Yeah, no, definitely, Esper. Well, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Humte, let me know that you got your GDLT token. It's been sent. Hopefully you got it. Yeah, XSwap should be on the list, honestly. Interesting. Okay, XSwap. All right, we'll have to look into that one, my dude. But yeah, guys. Oh no, we're doing a GDLT token giveaway. Speaking of GDLT token, we said we would do a giveaway at the end here, so let's do a giveaway. All right, really quick, guys. We have a Blue Crew top 11 here. I'm gonna tell you guys who are Blue Crew, which cryptos are in the Blue Crew top 11, and you have to guess a combination of two cryptos that I'm thinking about. Right? So our Blue Crew top 11 is, and I've already decided which two I'm thinking about here. So try to guess. XRP, AVAX, XLM, HBAR, QNT, Algo, XDC, EWT, XX, SHX. I'll say it again. XRP, AVAX, XLM, HBAR, QNT, Algo, XDC, Casper, Energy Web Token, XX Network, and Stronghold, SHX. So which of these two am I thinking about right now? Go for it. Go for it, Blue Crew. Set it
this
off.
might be a long guess.
Yeah, some people get it pretty quick, but yeah, this may take a long time, but we're building up the suspense. And this is a good way for the people to know what the Blue Crew top 11 are. Some people are getting pretty close. They're getting one half of it right, the other half wrong. Let's see. I mean, there's only so many possible combinations. I'll keep saying it again. XRP, Avalanche, XLM, HBAR, QNT, Algo, XDC, Casper, Energy Web Token, XX, SHX. And I'm thinking of two of them. Let me see if one has already been said and I didn't notice it. Sometimes it's difficult to keep track. So far, no. So far, no guesses yet.
DN's going through the whole list.
Yeah, you might as well. You should just pair it up. Pair everything up with XRP, then pair everything up with XLM, then pair everything. Just go down the whole thing. You'll eventually get it. You guys are getting close, man. You guys are getting close, but so far, no cigar. DN's got the patience. He's just going to go down the whole list instead of guessing randomly. You guys, dude, you guys are getting so freaking close. You guys are getting so close. Okay, fine. I'm gonna give since it is taking a good while, I'm gonna take some cryptos off the board here, right? XRP is not part of it. XLM is not part of it. So those two are not part of the two that I'm thinking of. Avalanche is not a part of it. That is not one that I'm thinking of. Quant is not part of it. That is not one I'm thinking of. SHX is not part of it. There we go. DN got it. DN got it. HBAR and Algo. There you go. Congratulations, DN. Congratulations to your patience, my dude. Jolly for crypto. You were just right after DN. But DN got it. He got the HBAR and Algo combo there. That's a deadly combo. Those are two cryptos around the 10-cent range. You know, what do we got a HBAR at? 6 cents. Algo at around 10 cents. I mean, those two are a deadly, deadly new age combo right there for sure. Can you use it for stored credit in the future? DN, what do you... I mean, either give me a freaking address, man, or I send you GDLT token, or we roll it over. Choose one, man. Choose one. And choose wisely. Everybody congratulate DN. What's up, Esper?
DN, do you want a GDLT token or do you want to double it and give it to the next person?
He's going to roll it. Okay, we'll roll it over for the next stream, guys. By the way, tomorrow maybe we're probably not streaming any other time today. Tomorrow we will be on on extra bullish hour with XRP bags, so you guys can tune in with us there, and we'll be in on crypto coffee time with Uncle Buster and Berserker. Maybe we do a DL talk after that, but man, sometimes I'm like, you know, doing 3 streams in that short order is like sometimes tiresome. So we may take the rest of the day off after those 2 streams, but you guys can see us there. And for sure on Monday, we stream daily here at 10:30 a.m. PST and somewhere between 10:30 a.m. PST and 12 p.m. PST. Esper Hunter, any last words as we're heading out here, man? I appreciate you, and we look forward to your next presentation, which will be the XDC network. Great presentation on Chainlink. What do you got to say, my man?
Thanks for having me as usual, and I will see you guys in the next stream, guys.
All right. Much love to the Blue Crew. Thanks for hitting the likes on the way out. Thanks to any new subscribers. Thank you, Green Giants. Always grateful. We got the eye of the tiger and we keep it crypto. The future is distributed ledger technology and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, Blue Crew. Much love, Green Giants and Ledger citizens. Adios. Oh yeah, we haven't even been on cam this whole time. There was no visual here. Let me give you guys the visual. Adios here. Too funny. You guys didn't even tell me that you couldn't see me. Adios, y'all. Much love. All right, take care.
Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.